All right, hello everybody. KVUE Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams here with a quick update on our forecast. Obviously, the story this week has been the spring-like warmth, and that's going to continue at least for a few more days. That goes through at least Saturday. But Sunday, heading into especially the beginning of next week, I think gradually winter will make a return. But I'll be honest with you guys, it's a little bit of a tricky forecast trying to time out a few different cold fronts. So let's get into some of the details. This part's pretty easy. Here's the plan for Thursday. This will be very familiar. Low clouds, patchy fog, a little bit of drizzle in the morning, then partial clearing to even just full-on sunshine as we go into the afternoon. I think it will be warmer than what we had on Wednesday. High temperature of 81. It will be close to the daily record, but I don't think we get quite that high. Here are the numbers area-wide for Thursday. 80 in Bastrop, 80 in Giddings, 81 in Johnson City. For some of these northern hill country areas like Llano and Mason, that will be a little quicker to go to full sunshine. Look at that, 86 in Llano, Mason, 87 degrees. We've been saying it for a few days, but still this is accurate. We're not to the warmest weather of this little false spring stretch. Friday I have us at 82, so that's actually trended a little bit lower. The record on Friday is 86, and by the way, the record Thursday is 83. So again, we're close, not quite on Thursday. Friday, I don't think we get all that close. And then Saturday, 87, that would tie the daily record. And then starting on Sunday, things will begin to change. Now, if you've been following along with this forecast, you will notice Sunday has trended much warmer. And the reason for that, the cold front, which previously, a few days ago, looked like it would just blow right through our central Texas area, now looks like it gets kind of hung up over us or even north of us. Then it takes a while through Monday and even Tuesday and Wednesday of next week for the cooler and cooler air to make it in. But for now, I think we're looking at low 70s on Sunday, and then Monday, I think we're looking at probably mid 60s. Then Tuesday into Wednesday, that will feel more winter-like as a stronger system will push through. So let me show you one of the models that we've been keeping a close eye on. This is our European model, typically very accurate, and this was kind of the first to pick up on this trend of, hey, maybe this front, it's not quite blowing through here the way it looked like it would. So future temperatures, this is Saturday afternoon, very warm all across the state, 80s, maybe even some 90s. This model's spreading out 93 in San Angelo. And then you can see the front. So here comes the front. It kind of noses down into our area. And then what this model shows is by 3 o'clock on Sunday, the front is essentially right over the KVUE area. So Austin would be kind of somewhere in the middle, 60s, low 70s. Quickly it gets cooler. Williamson County, then up I-35 into North Texas. And then quickly it gets warmer and more humid as you go down to the south. And then what this model says is the front actually retreats back up to the north as we go Sunday night into Monday. So in this case, even Monday wouldn't be all that cool here in central Texas, but there's a lot of uncertainty. So the 2 days that are really tricky are going to be Sunday and Monday. Just where exactly does this first front set up? What we are more confident in is by Tuesday and Wednesday, we have an upper level system coming in. I think that will be enough to shove the cold air through central Texas, really no matter what happens with this first initial front. But let me explain a little bit more of this uncertainty. And I know people hate it when meteorologists talk about uncertainty, but look at some of the options here. GFS American model, Monday at 4 o'clock says the front is through. We're feeling pretty winter-like. Temperatures are in the mid-50s here in Austin. The European model says not so fast. That front kind of noses in on Sunday, then lifts back to the north. And at that same time frame, again, both of these are 4 o'clock on Monday, rather than 50s, it's in the 70s. So that is the type of uncertainty that we are dealing with. Again, based on what we have in the forecast right now and my best idea of how things will shake out, honestly, I think we'll be somewhere in the middle on Monday, then Tuesday to Wednesday, we finally get some cooler stuff in here. 6 to 10 day temperature outlook, February 11th through February 15th. All of a sudden, we're kind of in no man's land here in central Texas. The gray, that is near normal temperatures, which keep in mind, we're like 20 degrees above normal right now. So even near normal is a substantial cool down. Then you get into slightly below to the north, slightly above as you go down to the south. Here's that same time frame, our 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, which is still highlighting our area for above average precipitation, which is also good news. You know, honestly, after that chilly January, I don't know a ton of folks who are like complaining about the warmer weather we've had. But I think we all understand we need rain here in central Texas. I don't see these being like massive rain chances. As of now, I've got like 20-30% for Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. But honestly, I could see these trending a little bit higher, especially in that Tuesday-Wednesday time frame, depending on what happens with this second system. 7-day rainfall potential from the Weather Prediction Center. It's got us generally 1/4 of an inch to a half inch, maybe some areas up closer to 3/4 of an inch east of I-35. Then for what it's worth, our model comparison, GFS American model, a little bit more aggressive in that Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, has say a half inch to 3/4 of an inch. European model, a little bit more conservative, say a 1/10 of an inch to a 1/4 of an inch. So as I said, this is kind of a murky, fluid forecast. I apologize. I think starting tomorrow, so starting on Thursday, we'll start to get within range of some of our higher res models, and that hopefully should give us some better confidence of especially how this first system is going to play out. But here's my latest thinking. Up to 87 by Saturday. Very, very warm. Sunday, that first front tries to move in here. We will see where it stalls. Does it move through? Does it stall over us? Does it stall just to the north? As of now, I'm leaning towards it stalling just north of here. So that would allow us to warm into the low 70s on Sunday. Again, I know you're like, wait a minute, that was in the 50s yesterday. I know, it's changed, and I'm sorry about the uncertainty there. Then as we go into Monday, 20% rain chance, a little cooler still, 65, which would be more or less average for this time of the year. Then as we go Monday into Tuesday, models are showing, hey, maybe we have an upper level system that's able to shove a reinforcing front through here, and that would have better upper level support, so more likely to make it through here. So by Tuesday, 30% chance for showers, high temperature of 61. And then by Wednesday, all of a sudden, that's more like February. Cloudy, scattered rain showers, high temperature of 57. And we continue to want to be really clear about this. While we do think by, early to the middle part of next week, it will be much cooler, I don't have Arctic air or anything crazy in the forecast. So this is not going to be like what happened a few weeks ago back in January. No Arctic air, no wintry precip. I'm just talking about going from like very, very warm early February weather back to numbers that are normal or a little bit below normal. That's the type of weather that we are talking about. Again, this forecast, we'll have to tweak it the next couple of days, but we'll keep you updated right here at KVUE and on our KVUE YouTube page. Y'all have a good night. We'll keep you posted over the next few days.